Yes, people, welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of WTB, man.
Yes, man.
It's a great day today because we do have another person on the podcast, a special guest, should I say. But before we introduce him, make sure to like, comment, subscribe,
The usual,
follow,
man.
everything. You guys should know by now. Everything. We've got some good games to talk about. We have 2 Big Six games to speak about. One that was very interesting, the other one, not so interesting. But we'll get through all the games, per usual. And if we have time at the end, we might talk about the Ballon d'Or. Because the Ballon d'Or is today, at the time of filming. The Ballon d'Or is today. So why not talk about that? But, per usual, opposite me, the one and only massive Liverpool fan, hasn't dropped any points since this podcast has started.
That's crazy, actually.
Late winners, daggers, everything.
Good performances in general.
Good
Come on,
performances. Good performances.
Keep gassing us up, man.
All right, calm down. But he's here today again.
Yeah, man.
We have Mike's. Just have a little round of applause, man. A round of applause.
Thank you.
Obviously, you guys know me already. You know, DJ, part-time United fan.
Full-time this week again. After your win.
Debatable. We'll speak about that anyway. But obviously, DJ, our socials will be there. All of our socials will be there already. So
Facts.
and then we have to my right, we have a academy prospect.
Oh, jeez.
we have a academy prospect.
Fairs.
A proper street baller.
Ooh.
Yeah. A massive Arsenal fan today. So we got another review, a different opinion to take us through the Arsenal game, to help us with Arsenal season. Let us know about his thoughts on the season, how it's gone so far, how it's going to go. We have Harrison. Well done.
Thank you guys for having me.
Again, likes, comments, subscribe, do everything that you need to. And yeah,
It's going to be a good episode today, man.
the first game we're going to start with, of course, is Arsenal versus Manchester City.
Yes, sir.
A 1-1 draw at the Etihad that saw early goals, late goals, tactical decisions, substitutions, lineups, everything. But we're gonna go to the Arsenal fan first. Just let us know your thoughts on the game, and we'll touch on everything afterwards. But we'll talk about the game right now.
Yes, sir.
Well, the first thing that surprised me about that game was our starting lineup.
Yeah, horror. Yeah,
We're just gonna get out of the way.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man.
Horror.
Let's talk about that, man.
3 DMs in midfield. That's it. Yeah, it's
Crazy business, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Was Odegaard injured?
I'm pretty sure Odegaard got injured the previous game, so I think Odegaard was injured. But that's why you have Eze.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. We needed someone creative in there. As soon as City scored as well, they sat back because they knew.
I was shocked.
I've never seen City play that in my life.
I was shocked.
It was crazy, but we had no creativity, so
Nah.
it makes
Yeah, it was
sense.
quite
They
dry.
were
Yeah.
basically just like, go and attack us, see what you can do, and
You made
there
it
was
very
just
easy for
nothing.
City to play.
100%.
Bro, I'm telling you, all you needed to do was, if Eze was on the pitch from the start, Arsenal would have been a different team. Like, they would have been a different
As
team.
well as if you guys didn't have any chances. Like, you had
You
chances,
had chances.
but
By
there
the way,
was
they
no...
made chances. They made chances, but it's like,
Yeah. It was so stale.
I saw Mourinho's with Mendy
Yeah,
and Declan Rice in midfield, and I saw that midfield last season. I'm like, that midfield gets deployed when everyone's injured. You know what I'm saying? I saw them do it. They did it against you guys at Anfield as well. But obviously Odegaard was injured for that game, I think, and Eze just came in.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, it's understandable. But I'm thinking,
It's a mentality thing, I'm telling you, bro.
but I don't think it's a mentality. Yeah,
It is.
But from who? Arteta.
Arteta. Let's talk about Arteta.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is? Before the start of the game, I actually think both managers gave each team too much respect, in a sense that I think Arteta's lineup was safe. He was secure.
100%.
It didn't feel like. You have to remember, when Man City and Liverpool were going to win the league titles, it was Man City, Liverpool, the rest of the league.
Yeah.
What Arsenal need to do now is separate themselves from the rest of the league. So it's not Liverpool, Arsenal. So it's not Liverpool and then the rest of the league. So it's Liverpool, Arsenal, and then the rest of the league. This is a game for you to get City out there. Let them know this we're second best now.
Yeah.
We are the ones that are looking at Liverpool to win the league. We're not here to draw. We're at home.
Mate.
And I saw Eze in the start. I saw Eze on the bench. Obviously, Bakayoo's injured. Martinelli didn't start, which I thought Martinelli maybe should have started actually, because you look at City's defense to get in behind that. You need someone with pace.
Runners, bro.
Yeah.
You need someone with pace that can run down the wing, that can stretch the pitch. Trossard, he didn't do much. He didn't do much. So I think Arteta just gave Pep too much respect. But then Pep, on the other hand, I saw him as soon as they went 1-0 up.
That was so unlike him.
In the second half,
He took off
Doku
Haaland
came
early.
off. Haaland
Yeah, I
came
didn't
off.
like that at all.
Foden came off. I ain't never seen Pep act like that, bro.
Yeah, it's
Never.
But that just
mental
shows
stuff.
you, if Arteta just took off the handbrakes a bit, he could have got him.
Definitely.
What? When has
He's
Pep
too-
ever gone
he's
1-0
too-
up and
yeah.
then done that?
I get what you mean.
But it shows that City are scared of Arsenal.
Oh,
To go all defensive early doors like that and to sit back, it means that they were hoping for us to push forward and to attack. And I think as soon as Haaland came off, I thought, right, we got to bring on everyone.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
even if we went free at the
And you
back,
did,
even
to
if
be
we
fair.
did something.
That's
And
what I
we-
said.
and yeah, we did. Credit to City. They defended really well.
They
and
did.
They did
They
do
did.
well.
They did.
It was a great ball from Eze and a ridiculous finish from Martinelli. I can't
you
lie. I
guys,
did not
yeah.
expect that one bit.
Oh, Michael.
No, but you guys should have capitalized on that though. The fact that this is
100%,
probably like one of the
100%.
weakest
But they
City
did, though.
teams. Nah, you should.
Oh,
guys
you
should
mean
be-
from the start?
From the start, getting the 3 points. I'll be honest with you.
Definitely.
Like,
They're
you
at
guys-
home as well. It's not like
that's
we're
the
in
point.
Etihad.
That's the point. My thing is that cool. This is probably the weakest City side we've seen in ages. If we're being totally honest, I can't lie. This is
definitely.
nothing like what the City team was looking like
bro.
in 2019. Like, bro, this team, you should be taking those 3 points at home, at the Emirates, just making a statement. You came into that game cool, just a bit, I don't know, just too defensive minded. And it's like,
Yeah.
from the start, see, that they got exactly what they wanted. An early goal, sat back for the rest of the game, and then just let you guys
That's
attack,
crazy
attack,
to me,
attack,
man.
attack.
I promise you, I ain't never seen Pep act like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I
Like,
ain't never seen Pep
It's crazy.
go 1-0 up and take away. Bro, he turned into Mourinho.
he did.
He turned into
He
Mourinho,
did.
bro.
He did.
Like, bro, he just
parked it. He just parked it.
parked
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
But this parking was crazy, and it just got to a point where even in the 70th, 80th minute, they were just booting the ball long. Arsenal recycling the ball, and that's
Yeah.
why I give. Of course, Arsenal went safe in the lineup, but that's why I give Arteta a bit more credit in the sense that he took off Timber, he then brought on Eze.
But he had to,
brought
though,
on
innit? He had to,
Martinelli.
he was losing.
Nah, I get that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, the changes were very positive.
It was positive,
It was
yeah.
there were positive
But
changes.
I feel like it's a little too late to do that in
That's it.
the later stages of the game.
100%.
I saw a lot of Arsenal fans.
Too
to
much
be fair,
respect.
I saw a lot of Arsenal fans divided. Some of them are maybe giving him a bit of props for not even losing the game. I hear it, but I feel like you're at a stage now where like
Nah, bro.
you should be winning that
As
game.
I said,
You should be winning that game. You should be starting positive from the very start of the game. You
it
know what I'm
should
saying?
be Liverpool, Arsenal, the rest of the league. You deal with the rest of the league. Liverpool are your main rivals. When it was Man City and Liverpool, it was Liverpool and Man City and the rest.
It's true.
These guys got what 98 and 97 points, and then the rest.
Yeah.
That's what Arsenal should be like. And again, Arsenal need to win the league this season. Go all out. You've been defensive. You've done the rigid
That's
football.
done gay, man.
You've done
That's
all
done
that.
gay.
Just
That's
let
done
it
gay.
go.
Like, how do you feel actually as an Arsenal fan, just seeing
You must
that
have been hating watching
defensive-minded
that.
football week in, week out at this point? Do you know what I'm saying?
It does get difficult sometimes. I can't lie. I think because Arteta is quite similar to Pep in like the way that he wants to play football and the whole idea of just all bodies in the final third,
Yeah.
creating opportunities through that. It can get frustrating, especially the last couple of years when we haven't had a proper number 9 or anyone to score. I think there are signs that things could be good, though. I think
Yeah, that's true.
Madueke had a really good start for us.
But I have seen though, sorry to cut you off, that Madueke is having a purple patch right now, but it still has 0 goals, 0 assists. So I'm just saying,
Fairs.
after 5 games, like he's had the best start maybe in his whole career in the Premier League anyway, and he has nothing to show for it. Just saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but it's positive.
I'm
And
just
you have
saying.
to realize he's just taking on his man. Like
But
he's just taking. But then you look at Bakayo and Martinelli.
Yeah.
none of them really in the last 2 years anyway. Martinelli used to take on his man a lot. Martinelli now he just runs to the byline and crosses it in. The guy is not. He can take on his man, but he's not really that type of player anymore. So when they're seeing Madueke bright, lively, it's giving them something to get out of their seat for, and they need that.
Yeah, but
I hear
when there's no goals or assists to show for it, I mean, you're just nice to look at, innit?
Nah, come on, he's trying, bro.
But I think that problem comes from him being on the right, though. I think his biggest thing is he can take on anyone, and he's done really well in 1v1s.
Yeah.
But every cross has been with his right foot, and every single time it's been a
goes
bit
out,
shaky.
yeah.
I think if he starts on the left when Saka's back, and he's driving past his man and he's whipping it like that to Gyökeres, I think that could be a problem. But
how about
Eze
Eze there?
It's a bit
How about
stinky.
Eze there?
I play Eze in the 10, man.
What Odegaard?
Yeah.
What? Nah.
It's a good problem to have, though. He's
Yeah.
he's had too
Problem to
much
have.
talent.
But now Odegaard's injured. Play Eze. Eze came on, he got the assist.
It's true.
And that's
It's
all
true.
that's all it took. Literally a clip ball in behind and Martinelli running onto it.
How about Gyökeres though? What's this guy doing, bro? Stinking it up
Nah,
every
chill.
single
No,
big
but
game.
I don't
You
think
can't
he's
blame
been
Gyökeres.
every
He
single
has
big
3 DMs behind him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's
He
true.
has 3 DMs behind him.
Well, they can't ping a ball to him. Nah, he can't hold his run.
Who?
Even for the last goal, actually, you see where this guy was? He was way offside for no reason. It was Marcel. He used his mind. He actually used his brain for a sec, and I was like, "Come, let me run in behind because this guy, this elephant, is just miles off."
Nah,
for
come
no
on.
reason."
You're violent.
It's facts.
You're violent.
It's facts.
You're violent. He had
Nah.
he had 3 DMs behind him.
Yeah,
He had
but
3 DMs behind
Still
him.
make
and,
a
like,
run, like
Again, I said last week that Arsenal don't need him to turn up in these big games. That statement, I kind of retract it now.
yeah,
a
but you
bit.
can't just be doing nothing
because-
for 90 minutes.
Because
man.
what I'm actually seeing in these big games against Man United, Liverpool, and now City,
Yeah.
he's genuinely not performing well.
Yeah.
Like he's not even getting sniffs. I don't even know if he had a shot in the game
Let me
on
even
target
check.
in the game.
I didn't even
I
see
know
him
Arsenal
once.
didn't have a shot in the whole the whole 30 minutes of the start,
Yeah.
but Gyökeres is just not. I think when it's a bit too physical.
Yeah, 0 shots.
Even though he's physical, when he's playing against like smart players, smart IQ, high IQ defenders, you can see that there's a bit of a struggle there.
No, I agree. But then I think with having Gyökeres up top means that all centre-backs are going to be trying
On
to
him.
stop him and on him. And that frees up space
That's
for
true.
when Saka comes back, for
True.
when Martinelli's on the wing and he's driving. But that's also why we need a 10 in there. That's why you can't be playing with
Yeah, you
3
needed a
DMs.
10.
It just, you need someone to be able to make that pass or to make that ball. Because Gyökeres can play a bunch of roles. I've seen him as a target man. I've seen him making runs in behind. And his link-up play isn't brilliant. But I think it's something that you can
genuinely.
improve on. Well, I hope
Gyökeres
so
carrying the
anyway.
ball up the pitch. It might be the
It's
funniest sight
disgusting.
ever.
It is
It might be the funniest
It's an
sight
eyesore,
ever.
can't lie.
Eyesores.
It's
He
definitely
never
an eyesore.
looks like he's in control of the ball. But
But
I think he could be good.
I got some stats here specifically for Haaland.
Yeah. What a player, man.
3 goals in 3 games against Arsenal.
He loves a game against Arsenal.
He
Loves a game.
and that's the best centre back, in my opinion, the best centre back pairing in the world. By the way, how good is Erling Haaland? And I just saw again that this is his worst start to a Premier League season.
I saw that
And he
as well.
scored, I think 5 and 5 or 6 and 5,
He's scored 6 now.
something like that.
Yeah.
This is his worst start.
That's crazy.
He's been. This is his 4th season. He scored 6 goals in 5 games. This is his worst start.
That's scary.
Where do we see Erling Haaland going? Like amongst, I don't want to talk about like amongst the other goal scorers that we've seen. Where do you see him going? Like, can he win a Ballon d'Or potentially? Can he take Man City? Can he be the one to take Man City back to the top? Can he break any more records? Like, what record can he break? Alan Shearer's record. Can he break Kane's record? Can he? He's already on 100 goals for City. I'm pretty sure he's about 10 or so goals away from 100 Premier League goals.
I don't know, man. It's a weird one because
Is he the best striker in the world?
I said this last week. I think so. You know, I think he is. I think he is
I
right
don't
now.
think
Right
he
now,
is.
right now. I mean, you said Kane, innit?
Kane.
But I feel like Haaland just playing in the Premier League in general. Like, no offense to Bundesliga,
Yeah.
obviously, but I just feel like to do it in the Prem just holds so much more weight.
Kane
in the
done it in
Prem,
the Prem.
No, I'm talking about like this season.
Oh, okay.
Like obviously Kane in general, obviously everyone knows what he's done in the Prem. But I'm talking about in regards to this season right now. Like Kane is doing it against bums right now. Let's not lie. Can't lie. I'm not even gonna be rude. He's doing it against bums. But I mean,
he scored 2 goals against Chelsea
and he's putting up crazy numbers. He's like 2 goals off of 100 for Bayern
already.
No, talk about this season.
Like,
okay, this season, yeah, but still, like, who? So you think?
I feel like Kane's obviously the better player in general, but in regards to this
I
season,
think there's arguments for both.
In terms of form right now, I would say Haaland, bro. This guy, I feel like
he's breaking every record.
he's
breaking. I feel like he's just.
I feel like
break
the
every
goal he even
goal-scoring
scored
record.
against Arsenal, like everyone says Arsenal has the best defense in the league, which they do. To bypass like that defense so
And he
easily,
smokes Gabriel.
like
Yeah,
bro,
that
I was
was
so shocked because everyone was complaining saying that Liverpool, for example, are food in the counter attack. You know what I'm saying? That was an example of Arsenal being food in the counter attack as well, and I would have never thought that.
Do you think he's gotten better? I feel like
he's gotten smart.
He's gotten better. I think his IQ has gone.
Yeah, I think he's gotten
so
smart.
high. Like his link-up play is actually to get that little touch he did out to Reinders and that when he set off.
Yeah,
He
that was
wouldn't
so
do
smart.
2-3 years ago. I wasn't seeing that
Yeah,
from him.
facts.
In fact, 2 years
that's
ago,
so
we were asking
true.
more from him. He's upgraded his game. He's advanced his game. His IQ, the runs in behind. I was watching a clip and I saw a question. Have you guys ever seen Haaland offside? Like, do you
Rarely.
actually see Haaland go offside?
No,
I saw. I think it was on SDS. They are like Haaland does not go off. He doesn't straight offside. He's so smart,
Nah,
bro.
he knows how to hold a run.
And you see bums like Nunes offside every 5 games, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Haaland don't go offside, but listen, Haaland, he's
Yeah,
the ceiling is
he's very,
there's no
very
ceiling
high.
for him. This
It's
guy.
very, very high. I can't
There's
lie.
no ceiling, and he's here for what, nearly 10 years now.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
might, he
Yeah,
might be
he's
cooked,
set
bro.
himself.
I think Shearer might be in trouble if
Yeah.
he stays. I think,
Especially
It's
doing it at
crazy.
Man
Records
City
in
as well.
Exactly.
Nah, but Man City, where do we think Man City are gonna?
They don't look
finish?
that great, if I'm being honest with you.
I was gonna say they look beatable. I think
Like-
even the whole Pep sitting back
Yeah.
and playing that low
Yeah.
block, I think that proves that Pep probably knows that this is one of his weakest squads. and
I wanna
probably
say
knows
something,
that. Yeah.
Maybe a bit controversial, but I don't care.
Here we go.
I just feel like if Liverpool went to the, if Liverpool faced City the same way you guys faced City the other day, we would have won that game. The way
Well,
City,
that's not controversial.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I agree with that.
You think?
I think-
Or you just think it was
This
better?
guy's
then?
just saying statements, bro. What the hell? This guy's just saying statements, bro.
What, you think it's true then?
Of course you would have beat at Anfield.
Yeah.
When was the last time City even beat at Anfield, man?
I'm just saying, but that's my point.
Please.
Though. My point is the fact that we would have gone out with more smoke, more fire. You guys are just always playing it safe. That's your problem.
No, 100%.
The manager. It goes down to the manager, man.
That's your problem.
Tactics, bro. 3 DMs in midfield against that City team. I'm telling you, Arsenal could have dealt with Man City. That derby against Man United made Man City look better than they were, by the way.
Yeah.
You look at all 3 goals from that derby, they're
all kind of preventable.
The Man United goals that we conceded, they're jokes.
Yeah.
They're jokes, literally. So, props to Man City. Arsenal, again, where do you guys go from here? Because you're now 5 points behind Liverpool, who don't seem to be slowing down.
When are you gonna get
You
better? As
are-
well? Take that right now.
You are playing defensive mind. You're playing defensively already. You're not conceding goals. That was your first goal that you conceded from open play, but you're dropping points.
Yeah, it is a difficult one. I've always had a weird relationship with Arteta at Arsenal. I feel
I'll tell you in or out.
Nah, come on.
I think for over the past couple of years, I have been leaning. I don't want to say leaning towards out, but I feel like he's more of a stepping stone manager for us a bit.
I'll tell
That
you
might
out,
be
yeah.
a hot
Hear
take.
it.
But like,
Yeah,
I just think that even the whole playing defensive, I understand that being defensive is good, and we've got one of the best defenses in the league now, and have done for.
you got
Probably
the
the
best
last couple of
defense in the
years.
league.
But I just think creativity-wise, to have someone like Odegaard and the talents of Eze, and even players like Madueke and have Saka there, and still a lot of our goals are being scored from set pieces. We're still just not playing as fluid as I thought that we would do, especially with the talent that we've got, and even players like Declan Rice having to to drop as deep as he does. When he was one of our best ball carriers last season, he was one of our, I don't want to say one of our best attacking threats, but he was so good in those transitions.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a good game
back,
yesterday either.
Yeah, I just think our attack has always been our weakest point, especially like I've been here, man. I've been in the trenches. I've seen donkeys up top for Arsenal, and you know, having as much talent as we have now is oh my gosh. But I just feel his tactics do seem really safe. They do seem really almost like beat.
Yeah, that's why people say with the he has the handbrake on, innit? Like I think Gary Neville was talking about he needs to take the handbrake off, and it's true. You have all the tools. You didn't buy Eze to not start him when Odegaard gets injured. You didn't buy all these players like to just have them on the bench.
Yeah, literally.
They're starting players. Eze is a starting player. 100%. And he came on and got the assist. Both substitutions came on and got the assist. And came on, got the assist and the goal. So listen.
I'll tell you, man. We can't be saying the same thing every single week, man.
We can't.
It gets a bit long, man.
But
dropping points, 5 points behind Liverpool now. I mean, it's exciting for me, obviously, but for Arsenal fans, I know they're just vexed, man. I was seeing Arsenal fan TV the other day saying that they're just disappointed with how he started the game, how he set up as well.
The first half was, they were not good,
yeah,
by the way.
First game.
You guys, it's like you were non-existent.
Yeah,
like.
Considering we dominated the ball as
Bro,
well. I mean, we had so much of the ball.
You just didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
with
literally.
it.
We were doing nothing.
And then the Haaland goal was City's first goal, was City's first chance on goal. And they scored from it. Clinical. So
man.
that's where Arsenal are. That's where Man City are. Let us know your thoughts as well to where they could end up, because you know we had City in our top 4. Do you think City's getting top 4?
I think so. I think they're clearly in a more of a rebuilding.
Yeah, they're in a transition phase.
Definitely.
A lot of young players. They've brought in a lot of players who aren't really A-listers, I suppose. And I think it's a good thing. But I think it would take maybe a season or 2 to properly like gel.
I mean, they spent a lot of money, so they gotta do something.
I think they're definitely getting top 4 though. I feel like I've seen the other teams in the Prem as well, and other teams are just so much more stinky.
Well, we're gonna talk about the other team that I had in my top 4. That actually had 3rd.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Man United versus Chelsea. This a game of
yeah, it's gonna be a 1 hour segment. I can just tell already.
My head.
Let me get comfortable.
I don't know what I can't tell you what I watched in that game.
Let me get
the only thing I
comfortable.
can tell you is Man United got 3 points. I cannot tell you what I watched in that game, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, Chelsea, hold that. Like, just, do you know what I'm saying? No, I have to.
Oh my days.
Chelsea have to hold that. Chelsea have failed to beat Manchester United at Old Trafford 13 times. Chelsea have not beaten any Manchester United manager post Sir Alex Ferguson at Old Trafford.
Do you want to clap for that or something?
That means they haven't beat Amorim,
Yeah.
Ten Hag. Come on, Ten Hag.
Ragnick.
Ragnick,
But then
Ole,
again, Klopp failed to beat Ten Hag as well.
Jose, Van Gaal,
that's
David Moyes.
That's your lucky team, innit?
Bro, but if we talk about the game, I mean, first of all, we started that game.
Wait, can I say one thing though? Robert Sanchez, man.
Nah, he's a donkey.
He messed up the whole game for
He's
me,
a
basically.
donkey.
But go on, continue.
Because
I
FPL side.
just think he just messed up the whole
Nah,
game. But go on.
But we deserve that. We made that luck. Like
I feel like
Sesko got the flick on and Buemo got in behind and he just tapped it past him. But it was just such a rash decision to do. But that's Robert Sanchez for you. Because against Bayern, he was amazing. And against Brentford, he was actually good.
He's so unpredictable.
He's so unpredictable. You cannot have an unstable goalkeeper like that when you are trying to do big things in the Premier League. You
This
cannot
guy
have.
spared Amaran, man. For
cannot
no reason.
have-
He spared this guy.
But hey, he is very.
One man.
Them first 5 minutes, we were playing well, but obviously it's 5 minutes. Man United always start the game
Man
well.
United playing well. I've
And
seen,
then
man.
it was just a moment of madness.
Yeah. It was so unprovoked as well.
And
And the bummers went flying. Like, it was
Do you know
always going to be a
what I'm
red.
saying? It was always going to be a red card. As soon as I saw it, I
Exactly.
knew it was going to be a red card.
Exactly.
Obviously, United went 2-0 up. I got to give praise to some Man United players because some Man United players did play well. Obviously, Bruno 100 goals for Man United. That's
No, Bruno,
as
that's
a
one guy I'll
midfielder.
clap- that's one guy I'll
No,
clap
as a
for.
midfielder,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure only Scholes, Giggs, and Sir Matt Busby have done that as midfielders.
That's top.
100 goals for Man United, the best signing post Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
We have to give credit where credit's due. I'm still of the belief that we should have cashed in the summer, but we
100%.
didn't end up doing that.
Is what it is.
And then obviously Casemiro got the goal as
And
well.
he got a red card afterwards. What an idiot.
That's
That's
just,
Casemiro in the goal.
bro. And the thing is, the yellow card was harsh, but
But
like,
it's
why
like-
are you giving the referee a chance to
Yeah.
give you that
But
type of yellow
that's
card?
exactly, especially at that time.
Exactly.
And that's Casemiro for you. I see him do it all the time. This guy flies into tackles now. Why?
The
Why
thing is,
does
that he has
fly
been
into
doing that
tackle?
all his career, but in the Premier
It's
League,
different in
yeah,
Premier
you can't be
League.
doing that.
And
Bro,
he's
you're not the
34,
same.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You don't
He's
move
slower.
the same, you know.
10
Can't be
times
doing dark
slower.
arts
You
when
don't
you're
move
that
the
old.
same, you know. You're not
Facts.
You're not Fernandinho. You haven't
my
mastered the
days.
dark arts, bro.
Oh my days.
You are not that guy.
Oh my days.
Like, just it was so clumsy. It was
Yeah.
harsh because he did get all of the ball,
yeah,
but it was just so clumsy. But Man United, I've spoken about Amram too much. He's bought himself another game against Brentford. We'll see.
Nice
We're
time. bro.
halfway, by the way. We're halfway to getting two wins under Amarim. in the
That's
Premier
crazy.
League. Halfway.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
That-
Who's
that
next
was-
game again?
Brentford away. I don't know if it's coming. But we have
might,
to.
you
We
might.
have to get against Brentford away. Because
Yeah.
if we don't get against Brentford away, then we have Sunderland. Then we have Liverpool away.
Oof.
So we're saying food. But
Wow.
But listen, Man United, we're just the whole team. I mean, but those are the games that Man United thrive on, innit? Like
100%.
the Lyon game was a mess. We won.
Yeah.
The games that we just
Anything messy, you
It's
guys
just a
just
mess.
pounce on it.
Bruno doing the hero ball and stuff. Obviously, I think Bruno was actually very composed and he was moving the ball well in that game. Even with 10 men, he was running. So I give him praise for that. De Ligt as well. I have to say, De Ligt has had a great start to the season.
Yeah, it's been
I
going
didn't
well.
personally like the De Ligt signing, but I think he's had a great start to the season.
Yeah.
What worries me is when at the start of the game, about 30 seconds in, I already saw De Ligt playing right wing.
Yeah.
5 minutes into the game, I'm seeing De Ligt play right wing. I get it. He's been told to push up
Yeah,
and
but
a lot,
that's
but
taking
De
the
Ligt,
piss.
it's just, and then he can't strike the ball properly. He can't deliver crosses. It just doesn't work.
Yeah,
but
he's getting in the right area.
yeah,
It's
but
not-
I can't
don't
give
want
him. I
him,
can't give him too much stick because he's actually been great. You
Yeah.
can see why he was a leader at Ajax. Like this guy was captain at 17 for a reason. You can see that he's a great leader in the team.
Yep.
The team played, as I said, the team played well. I think Mbeumo, he was all right. I don't think he had his best game. He was all right. Ahmad, I've talked about Ahmad. Ahmad is not impressing me at all.
Yeah,
see
he had
that
a
actually?
quiet game.
I mean, I'm seeing him on social media. I'm
Yeah.
seeing him all these things, but I'm like, bro, let's
The link always
let's
posts on
focus-
Instagram. He was
let's-
no ties to Manchester United. fam.
let's focus on the football first.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be a thing where, because we see this a lot, when players get new contracts, they start to fall off a bit. Just let's focus on good performances, because there was times where he could have squared it to Sesko. He didn't square it. There were times where he's just not making the right decision. And I haven't been impressed, but we all know Ahmad's ability. He's playing at right wing back. He wants to be a winger. So we'll end up seeing maybe a new manager. Well, if a new manager comes in, he's not starting because Mbeumo is playing in the right wing.
It's true.
But there were always positive signs from Man United. Cunha came on. I love Cunha, man. I love that guy.
He's all right.
Mount came on. Mount came on, and again, he's been impressing. Sesko got taken off at half time.
That guy, don't even let me start on
but
Sesko, man.
If we're
No
talking
way.
about substitutes, though, I'm just going to bring it back to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Because what the hell?
Yeah.
no,
What are they
Maresca.
doing?
Maresca?
He absolutely just lost the
Yeah.
plot, yeah. I don't know.
You can't even saw it in here, but you messed it up,
Bro,
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Neto
I was gonna
and
say something
Estevan.
Yeah, he
Okay,
messed up, bro.
The Cole
And-
Palmer, but
Oh, I
apparently that
don't
was
know.
injury though.
It was an injury.
Apparently that was
an
injury.
one,
So
yeah.
I'll say first. But Esteval, Neto,
You man had
and
to win when you
Palmer.
think about it, though. That's the thing.
Oh my! And then when Casemiro got his red card, now he's looking at himself like, oh my days.
But that's what I'm
I only
saying.
kept João Pedro
To-
on.
To go down to 10 men in the first 5 minutes and slap on another centre back,
Yeah.
as if you're gonna hold on to that draw
Mate.
for 85,
For
90
85
He
minutes.
did too much.
At least take it to half time. At least play it to half
Yeah,
time.
he did too much, man.
Obviously, it's all retrospective now because Casemiro
Yeah.
got the red card. That's why we can say he messed up.
but
But
he
even
gave up.
still,
He gave up too early.
taking them both
Yeah.
off, for me, that was a
Yeah, it was
mistake.
too
Yeah,
rash.
it makes no sense. I mean, Estevao, I understand he's young, whatever. But Neto,
Neto.
especially
Neto,
The
on-
only person that can stretch the pitch, by the
But
way.
that's what I'm saying. The only one who can actually counter-attack properly. I thought João Pedro had a good game as
Yeah.
well.
No, he did. He did it. He did
Considering
his best.
he's just up top doing
Yeah.
everything. But
One
having
man
Neto
attack.
there on counter, because you saw it with Arsenal with Doku, where they sat back and then
And
Doku,
Yeah,
Doku would
ball
carry
and he's
it up,
driving them
yeah.
up the pitch, and they just had no one.
Yeah,
who
Doku's
could
been
do
good this
that.
season, actually. Going
He has
on
been
last
good.
game,
He has
actually.
been good.
Yeah.
No, but Chelsea, they haven't impressed at all this season. I think we said it last week. They haven't impressed. They had, in my opinion, the easiest start out of the big six.
Yeah, they
I
probably did,
actually, I actually said they could be at the top of the league at this point.
Already right now, actually.
They dropped points to 1 point behind them, by the way.
Really?
Well, 1 point behind them.
Damn.
They dropped points to Crystal Palace, Brentford, and now Man United. It doesn't matter if this is a bogey team. This is the worst Man United team we've seen in years. Like, bogey team or not, it's not acceptable to come to Old Trafford and lose in that manner.
Yeah.
To go down to 10 men as early as they did.
That game was so messy, man. Like,
Then
think
we
about
end
it
up
now.
going down to 10 men. And in the second half, it was literally, I don't even know what it was. It was low blocks. Then United started pressing high. Then it was kind of an even game. Then they got the goal back.
Oh,
Then
my
United
days.
had to sit back and defend. It was a mess, but eventually we dug it out. We got, and I think that's what Ruben Amorim was. His thought process was just get the win.
Yeah.
You're 2-0
No,
up.
100%.
Just get the win.
Nah,
He
yeah.
knows he just needs to win. That's all he needs to do right now. He
Amorim's
didn't
too
change
funny,
his
man.
system. In fact,
Amorim's too
he
funny,
didn't change
man.
his system. In fact, when he went down to 10 men, he took off Sesko and brought Ugarte just to keep that 2-man midfield and then wing backs. You can tell this guy ain't changed his midfield. He ain't changed his
so
system
funny.
for nothing, bro.
It just-
For
it's so
nothing.
funny, man.
He said
He's so
even the
funny.
Pope can't get me to change.
No, he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said even the Pope can't get him to change. This guy ain't changing for nothing.
Hey, this guy, I'll give him 2 months, man. Even that is too
Bro,
much.
even 2 months is
Too
hard.
much.
Is down to the Brentford game now. The Brentford is.
You know what? For some reason, I feel like even if he loses that game, he'll be given one more chance. I feel like he'll be given just one more chance after that.
It's until
Yeah.
it's until the what's it called?
What's after the Brentford
international
game?
break. Sunderland at home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think
what
that's
was gonna
the
say.
that's the deciding game. I'm
that's the
telling
one.
you right now.
Hey, by the way, Sunderland look good. By the way,
We'll get onto it.
Sunderland,
But yeah,
hey,
they do. You know,
I told
they
you
do.
this guy doesn't like Sunderland for some reason.
Why you don't like
Sunderland look good. By the
I
way,
can't lie, I watched the entirety of that game, but we'll get to it. Sunderland, they played well, but Aston Villa, bro,
mate,
anyone can
yeah.
beat them. On anything, anyone can beat Villa right now. I promise you
We'll
now.
get
That
to-
was
we'll get to
the
that-
worst
we'll get
game
to
I've
that
seen in
game.
ages. But let's go.
But
let's
yeah,
continue.
Chelsea United again. We don't know where United's going. Chelsea is Maresca under any sort of?
He needs to
like,
lock in. I feel like it's too early. Yeah, Maresca, he needs to lock in a little bit, man. Like this is not like. I mean, he had half of a season basically last year. I mean,
No. He had a full season last year. He was
okay,
there
yeah,
for the
he has,
whole
he has to
season.
lock in then.
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
felt like now he has to start questioning this guy. It's like,
Again, they had a great start. They could have beat every
Yeah.
team.
I think with Chelsea it's a difficult one because they relied so heavily on Cole Palmer's just goal
Brilliance.
scoring and just brilliance.
Yeah.
That's true.
That as soon as he hits a dip of form, Chelsea don't look the same. And like having like Estevao and Neto and João Pedro to get you goals is all good. But I saw Neto's stats the other day, and Gabriel has more goals in the Prem than Neto has.
Yeah, I'm not
I
surprised
saw
about that. That's the
other
thing.
day.
Neto's never really been a.
Wait. In the whole Prem?
That's why down.
Well, as in this season
Okay,
or
I'm not
like
gonna swear down, but,
both,
like,
both
I
their
saw
times
that.
in the Premier League?
Yeah,
All
for
time.
I think I saw the stat. It was like Gabriel's on 160 games, got 17 goals. and Neto's on 155 and has got 60.
I'm not surprised by that. I mean, Neto's never been a bagsman or like a GA kind of heavy guy. He's always just been more of like a runner, someone that just brings energy to the team. Even at Wolves, like he never really got goals. He just got bare assists one season. And then at Chelsea, he's never really been bagging at Chelsea either. If we're being honest.
Yeah, because they got Cole Palmer and
yeah.
But now you need to
start getting.
He didn't get the chance to in this game.
Yeah.
But
in general,
cooking Garnacho.
Bro, everyone's been getting cooked, bro, in that Chelsea team.
Garnacho,
that was peak.
I know Garnacho was there waiting, thinking, I'm coming back.
Yeah,
he was hungry.
I'm coming back. These guys, the way they cooked me
statement.
online, I'm coming to cook these guys.
Nah, facts.
Hold the bench. I saw the stat. They said Garnacho's heat map, and it was just him walking up and down the sideline. But hey, listen.
Game is game, man.
Again, that's where it is. But
Chelsea need to lock in, man.
Man United 1 point behind Chelsea. I don't really think that means anything.
Means absolutely nothing.
I'm
seeing that right now.
What's Chelsea's next game? Check Chelsea's next game.
Let me see.
Because if we beat Brentford and they lose.
Yeah.
The next game, Brighton.
Okay. Right.
Then Liverpool.
Brighton where? Away.
At home.
I don't know.
I think Chelsea will do all right. But Man United, though, take your cheap win.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I'm gonna say.
take a cheap win.
Stay humble.
Take a cheap win.
Cheap. Hold on. We deserve to win that game. We deserve to win that game, bro.
Yeah, I really, for yourself.
I really
That's
and
the
truly just
trouble.
believe Robert Sanchez fucked it from the start. Oh,
Yeah.
you have to mute that.
I
I think he just fucked it from the start. I'll be
Why
honest.
is he trying to
Did it again.
Why are you doing it again?
No, but come on, man. Like, what are you doing getting the red card so early on? Like, fam, you even give yourselves a chance.
Yeah.
And then Maresca, this guy.
What you think they would have been us?
My thing is,
I got like yes. I
Yeah,
stand by
I
that. I
think
stand
they
by
could
that.
have.
I just feel like Maresca, he just.
They haven't won 12 times at Old Trafford before.
Yeah,
that
but
game.
that's other. I don't know. That's other tomfoolery. But I don't know, man.
We would have had them.
I just think if like Liverpool, for example, if
Yeah.
Chelsea went down to 10 men against Liverpool, they're 5-0 up in the first half. They are peppering.
But we ain't
the
Liverpool
box.
though.
They are dry. No, but I'm saying that you guys never make it easy for yourself. There's
It's so
always,
gazy all the time.
When we got that red card, I
What
said,
kind of
this
gazy
team-
game
this
is
team
this?
the same. Like
Nah.
these bozos are actually the same. They're actually the same. But
Yeah, man.
that's the Man United Chelsea game.
Let's talk about my team, bro.
Let's talk. See, now we're gonna skip your team.
What?
man.
That intro-
Let's talk
Let's
about
get to it, man.
Liverpool
Everton.
versus Everton. We got some talk. Hey,
I've got a few.
it's not all nice over there. You know, you
Yeah.
think everything is nice over there. Don't worry, we're seeing the bits and
He
cracks.
said this last season as well, by the way. Just saying.
What? No one said
Anyways,
that last season.
Let's move on to the
You said it
positives.
2
straight-
seasons ago, and you finished third. And you.
I remember
when they were
I remember hearing this. I remember hearing this
And
last
they
season as
fumbled
well.
it.
I remember hearing this last season
let's
as
talk
well.
about your team, man.
Unsustainable every single
Who
time.
said that? These guys are making up narratives, bro.
What?
No one said that
The
last
whole
season.
of last season, they were saying, this football's unsustainable. They're
For
dropping,
Slot?
They're dropping off. Yes, they were. At the
When?
end of
When?
last season, against
don't
Wolves.
remember
guys
that.
Against
are
Wolves,
actually
where?
lying.
You had the league wrapped up by then, bro.
That's a lie. Guys were saying we're going to drop off, but it's calm. Let's get to this game anyway. Liverpool vs Everton. The first thing I want to talk about, actually, Gravenberch.
Oh man,
Wow.
what a player!
Wow.
I'm clapping for that.
I actually have to
Fez.
clap for him. And I need to find out who taught him
We
how to play
spoke about this
football.
guy last week, innit? And we said that this guy's levels already increased rapidly. Every game he's impressing me. Like, there's nothing this guy's doing that's just at a poor level anymore. Everything's elite.
Yeah.
Everything he does elite. Tackling, defending. Now this guy's scoring.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
what?
that goal was good as well, you know.
Creating chances as well. Like TK, man, that was an amazing game. I mean, in the first half, I feel like we tend to drop off a lot in the second half after we score 2 goals. I don't know why that's the case, but the football I was seeing in that first half, especially, if you can maintain that for a longer period of time, bro, it's long day for everyone, I can't lie. But that's the problem, though. We can't sustain that for so long. I don't know why. But, I mean, overall, man, Gravenberch, amazing game. Ekitike, good game as well. But yeah, man, 5 wins out of 5 for Liverpool. I can't complain. We get it done, man.
Hold on,
We
talk
get it
about
done.
the game, fam.
I'm talking
About
about...
five. Oh, this guy's running up already.
Wait,
Talk about the game.
I'm
bro.
talking about my team first, obviously.
Oh, this guy's always picking up his team. I don't
This guy's
care.
just now.
I don't care.
Anyways,
that is
5
not
wins
bad
out of
game.
5 for Liverpool, man. Like, we're
He's not
just...
trying to get domestic.
Yeah. Not yet.
We'll get into it, man. We'll get into it, man. Let me guess my team, man. I can't guess my team for like 2 minutes. That has to be a longer period of time. Come on, man. Anyways, what? Everton, they played all right, man. And that's a cool.
Now I'm taking
This
over.
is where we jump in.
Yeah, because
Let me be real.
Go on.
Everton did well. Can I be real?
What? They played well.
Grealish, I gave him a few games,
Yeah.
and he had a good start, but he had you on toast a little bit. I can't lie.
Bro.
And
On toast, but zero.
No,
So-
Everton
but
had
this
you
is-
on
Oh,
toast,
okay.
bro.
yeah, I think having Grealish, like Everton having Grealish now, is huge for them. Not only because their whole game is just get it out wide and cross it, and having someone with that much quality on the ball, but also it frees up space for Ndai. And Ndai is a serious
Ndai.
player.
He's a baller.
Serious player.
He's cold, I can't lie.
Like driving around, keeping the ball really well. You got an
Iliman
assist in you as
Ndai.
well. Just I think Grealish has been excellent for them so far. Like,
No,
really, really good.
he's showing kind of the Villa type of Grealish that we saw.
Yeah.
The one that can really
He has more
go on
freedom.
and take on his man. The freedom. He doesn't have. He's not playing like he's under instructions. He's playing without just freedom.
Yeah.
And Everton, especially in that second half,
Yeah.
I think they had you guys. And
Yeah.
when they got that goal back, I was thinking, oh, is this going to be again another 2-0 lead that these guys are going to drop? And do you know what? If Everton just had a bit more quality, they would have gone and drawn the game.
Definitely.
But this, you have to be honest, this is an issue. Like, it is an issue. Bournemouth 2-0 up. Newcastle 2-0 up. Atletico Madrid 2-0 up. Obviously, Everton, you didn't lose it, but you were 2-0 up. What's the other game?
Newcastle?
It was Arsenal or whatever.
Arsenal, yeah.
But there seems to always be a drop off in the second half. Ekitike, obviously, we know that
Balling.
he's like
serious
balling.
player.
Isak.
Serious player.
Are we? Is it a thing now when Isak's fully fit? Ekitike has gone on the bench. He can't go on the bench.
Top, man.
I don't.
Slapping
I
Salah.
don't-
Slapping Salah somewhere in the right hand side.
That's why you know
What's up?
It's why you know manager.
See
That's why you know
what's up?
manager.
You'll be surprised. I can't like Ekitike will probably find himself on the left.
On the left, yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I
Yeah,
think
and I
Ekitike will
think that
play on the
makes
left.
sense though as well. Like he's a very versatile player, and he gives you more than just goals.
And I
It's true,
think he
he's
can take on his man. I've seen him go on the
Bro, I
left.
said this.
I
Bro,
think
this
he
guy
can take on
he
his
can
man.
take on his man, and he can do a lot more than. I mean, Gakpo. I have my points on
Yeah.
Gakpo already. This guy is very predictable, but I feel like Ekitike. You can challenge Gakpo for that left wing spot. I can't lie.
I agree.
There's no one else
And
really there other than Rio.
If you have Ekitike in there, that means Kirkes can come forward now as well.
It's true.
And that's a serious problem
Yeah,
if they
because-
start doing that.
Yeah, because
Because-
Kirkes right now he's been very limited to how he likes to usually play. You know, because
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've spoke about the good things at Liverpool. Let's speak about a bit of the problems that we're seeing, right?
yeah. To answer your question, actually, I feel like the reason why we drop off so much is it's
yeah.
more of a tactical thing, though. I can't.
You
I feel like
think?
I feel like that's how we kind of played last season as well. Though at times we'll always score 2 goals. They kind of just possession.
Yeah.
We'll stop going for that third goal. I feel like sometimes though, especially in the Prem how it is now, you just need to just get that third goal and just seal
'Cause
the
the third goal, seals it.
Yeah, literally.
It's
I
the
feel
same
like by the
with United
time.
game as well.
Mm,
Man
yeah.
United are back 3.
It's true,
done.
and you had the chance.
crazy.
And you had the chance actually to bag that third goal. I think there was one chance from Bruno actually. Like, he could have played it into Ahmad, but I mean, it's all if buts and maybes, isn't it? But
Yeah.
when you get that third goal in the Premier League, it's ever so much more harder to actually like lose that lead. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
100%.
you
And
then
then-
get 3-0 comebacks, really.
Exactly. So we just play a bit too safe. Maybe even like how Arteta plays, if anything. I can't lie, we just play possession ball for no reason. When that's
Yeah,
not
but
really
you do it in
that's
the
not
right
really-
times, though.
Yeah, but that's not really
But
our game, though.
I think Slot is realizing, I don't know if I can carry on doing this.
Yeah.
Like, can you guys actually carry on doing last minute winners? Obviously, this one wasn't a last minute winner,
but
but it was damn near close
it's,
to
it's,
the end. Like,
it's
if Everton got a
dangerous,
second
man.
goal.
Especially a 2-1 lead. It was one of the worst leagues in football in general. So just conceding that first goal after scoring
And it
2
was
goals
so
is
quick
so
in the second half as well.
it's so like annoying. And it's just so much like anxiety amongst the team as well because you're thinking, shit, if we I keep swearing today, but like, if we keep
This guy's gonna get
Today,
banned,
man,
bro.
what?
Are you alright, bro? This guy get
I'm thinking-
YouTube, I apologize. What the hell is
It's
going
A
on?
for kids today.
But listen, I got asked the questions that I have here.
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz.
Yeah,
Again-
bring it up as well.
Again, no GA, no assists. All right, no problem.
Mm.
They said performances will be good.
Yeah.
He'll link up the team. The performances aren't they aren't doing any. They're not good performances. Let's be real. I tried to sugarcoat it. They ain't good performances.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's very weak on the ball. He's not even when he's going into tackles. He's not. I think that's
the thing, though. I feel
physicality.
like, he's lacking that physicality right now. I feel like it's been a big shock to him how intense and how physical the league has been. That's why I feel like he'd even start as well, because obviously everyone can see he just doesn't have that physical dominance that he maybe should have right now. Obviously, technically, like everyone knows, technically he has that. But in the Prem, like I said last week, you have to have that fine balance between being physical and then having that ability as well at the same time, especially playing in the 10. Do you know what I mean? So that's why he didn't start as well. That's why Szoboszlai was even put ahead of him, which is crazy.
What about him? Like, where do we go from here?
He just needs. I can't lie. It's bad because obviously of his price tag, and obviously you've been stating this every single week. Money. He paid this big money. How much is it? I don't want to say how much it is, but bro.
Sorry,
was
he not the biggest?
He is. Yeah, he is.
Time?
But we have to just give him a bit of time. Literally, we have to just give him time to adapt.
As I said, he is lucky that he's in this Liverpool team.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
he's lucky that this team won last season.
This is a purchase. I mean, the price is also for the fact that he's going to be there for a long time as well. Okay, it's not just off one season as well. Maybe it'll be a thing where like he adapts gradually. Like look at Caicedo, for example, big money as well. He gradually, year by year, got way better. One of the, in fact, the best, arguably, I guess, because you know how Arsenal and Liverpool fans.
But they did call him a flop at the start.
Yeah, exactly. He was a really big flop at the start, and I feel like it's one of them ones as well where he has to adapt, get used to the system, because I can't, the way we play in Liverpool as well, like we don't actually have a DM as well. I can't lie, we don't have a pure DM, so. It's pretty much all three of those midfielders all kind of being physical at the same time.
When you guys get a 6 and Gravenberch is playing in that 8.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't actually have an actual like physical DM. So every single midfield in that midfield, we have to hold our own. Does that make sense? Especially Wirtz. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think Wirtz will come good. I think, like we were talking about this before as well, like he's too technically gifted and he's only, 21? So
exactly,
he has plenty
young.
of time to develop. But I do think that
right now it's not,
up. Like
maybe something needs to change.
I think he played more on the left when he came on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how he tends to normally play though, more around that left-hand side. But then again, he interchanges as well. Like I feel like everyone in that front line just floats a lot. Yeah, like you see even Ekitike always floating in and around, dropping deep as well. And then you see maybe even a front two at times. You see Gakpo really wide and then Salah really wide as well. And then there's a lot going on.
You know what it is with Liverpool, yeah? With Liverpool, you don't even need to perform well. Just get a winner. Like just go with. Chiesa came on the first game of the season and he scored the winner. Yeah. These men were charting his name, doing all this. Rio came on, just going. He doesn't need to score. Well, I thought at the start of the season he would need to get at least this amount of GA, this amount of GA, this amount of GA. Now that I'm seeing it,
he just needs to be involved in like iconic moments.
Get a winner against Arsenal or against like Man City.
Yeah.
Rack up like five goals maybe in the Prem and like 10 assists or something. But you do good in the Champions League. Well, you put in good performances in important games.
Yeah,
the Liverpool fans would love you. You got a trophy for it. All of a sudden, people can't say nothing because he scored in this game. But it's the fact that he's not doing anything. Like the performances aren't going well, and the GA isn't there. You need
another thing as well. Actually, is that he doesn't shoot. I don't know why. I've noticed this actually.
Yeah, man,
he doesn't shoot at all. Like one thing is not being physical. Another thing is not actually like trying to contribute like attacking wise. Like
I think that's a confidence thing though. Yeah. I mean, trust me, like, I've had Odegaard in my team for 3 years and this guy don't shoot for nothing.
But it's like when you're in space to even shoot, you always cut in. Like there's one chance he had a chance to maybe shoot, maybe look off a little shot, maybe if it's off target, I don't mind. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you're just cutting in and then you try cutting again, then the ball's lost by that point. You're thinking to yourself, boy, we just lost the opportunity now. We could have sealed the game, you know.
Yeah, 100%. But I think again, if he's in full confidence, he hits that full time, first time. So
yeah, it's just a shame we've not seen it once yet. That's the thing.
But again, I think give it time, man. I think he'll be.
That's why he's job though. We have to give him time, but he's gonna get hold bench if he lacks this for time.
We'll see how he does this season, but that's Liverpool obviously.
It's underwhelming, isn't it?
I mean, listen, 6 wins in 6. They haven't dropped any points. They're scoring goals. They're also conceding, but they're scoring goals. They're winning at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not about how you do it. Just get it done. You know,
a win's a win.
A win is a win.
But they don't look invincible.
No, they don't.
They don't look like they look.
They
like
don't.
They can
of course.
They don't. If Arsenal were serious,
as I said,
if Arsenal were serious, bro, they could. You know what I'm saying?
But you're just not serious. I feel like in a different like era or something, you may be cooked. I can't lie, but. As of right now, I look at Liverpool. Cool, we do have our like problems, obviously, in defence. But at the same time, other than Arsenal, and you guys are even moving weird yourselves, I don't see any other team that still even steps a foot on us. I'll be honest with you. We can play. We're playing at 50% right now, and it's not even. Am I lying?
I'll tell you one thing.
What?
When Amarim goes,
Yeah.
and we get a new manager.
You think you guys are straight up the top again?
Don't. I'm just saying. Don't rule us out.
Wow.
Hold on. Hold on.
Who begins on
You might
camera?
need to cut the camera, you know.
I'm just saying. Don't count us out. Don't count us out.
Cut the cameras, man.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is next level delusion. I'm telling you. But
Just let me get my manager going, and then we'll see what's going. But listen,
But honestly, though, like Arsenal, you guys are definitely still up there, man. We're playing some funky ball at times, but at the same time, we're winning games. You guys play funky ball, but you're drawing. That's the difference.
No, it is true. It is true.
We
And
got
you guys have goals from everywhere. That's the
yeah,
problem.
do you know what I'm
Salah,
saying? You
Isak,
got
Gravenberch as well scoring, like-
inevitable Salah. Isak hasn't got going, he will get going.
Yeah.
Ekatike West will get going.
Mm.
Gakpo's Gravenberch now puts in goals. Van Dijk headers.
Showbo's life free kicks.
All right,
You're
okay.
going, you're
No,
going.
no, I stopped at Van Dijk headers.
So Showbo's life is when it gets too much.
I saw him try the same free kick against.
He's been trying
Everton.
it.
Get out there, man.
He's been trying it a lot recently. But hey,
Could I bring up something real quick just about the Liverpool game
Yeah,
go
just
on.
before we move on?
yeah.
I saw Grealish chat about it in a post-match interview as
Oh,
well.
the added time
Not the added time.
or the free kick.
The free kick.
Oh.
Drew's free
Oh.
kick got booked
Yeah.
for taking a free kick too quickly.
Yeah.
What is going on with that?
What are you
That
saying?
one- that one-
Liverpool,
that-
brown envelope inside.
That's crazy.
The thing is, yeah, I saw it. I was questioning it myself, but at the same time, it's happened before. Obviously, I'm not refereeing it, so I can't really say too much.
When you
but
seen it? When you seen it?
yeah.
There was clips on Twitter saying that this happened before, whatever. Like I said, I'm not refereeing it. I can't
but
vouch.
I ain't never
I
seen
can't
that.
vouch for anything in it.
Yellow
but,
card for taking free kicks too quick. The
but-
game's gone, bro.
Hey,
That's crazy.
The game's gone.
But it's not a good sign though, because I think Arsenal started this whole thing of free kicks being like this amazing opportunity to score goals and they're setting up all these crazy things. But then that stops players from taking free kicks quickly. I mean, there was one where Dewsbury passes it over to Grealish and it's a 1v1 against Conor Bradley. That's a better angle to cross the ball and it's a better opportunity for them to score. And the ref's like, no. But I think the main thing is because he's not looking at the ball because he's too worried about looking at all the pushing and shoving in the box.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, ref. Like,
Come
you
on,
got-
referee,
you
do
just
better,
let
man.
it happen.
but then
man.
again,
The
the
referees this
referee,
season
yeah,
have been-
it's been
they've
shocking.
been
Every
wonky.
team so far has had their own fair share of
Yeah.
problems with
It's been
referees.
crazy.
It's been bad.
But the next game we have
Sunderland.
is Sunderland versus Aston Villa. Now this game,
I'm not even an Aston Villa fan, but what I was watching.
yeah.
What is going on?
Do you
with
watch the
that?
game as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, mate.
No, the goal they scored was crazy though. My cash, mental.
That was a golazo. I can't
Terrible
remember. But
goalkeeping,
in
though.
general,
Wait.
though,
Wait,
yeah,
so-
it was
it's
bad
true,
goals
it's
at the
As
same
soon as
time.
because it was the same. We'll get onto it, but the
Yeah.
Ayari goal as well.
Yeah.
No,
As
yeah,
soon as
yeah,
a
yeah.
keeper faces a shot with a bit of knuckle on it, it's like
They
what's
just
going on?
they
They
just
don't
lose
know how
all
to save
sort of
anymore.
sense.
It's
Lol.
crazy.
But Sunderland, I mean, listen, they are a good team.
They are
They are.
really good.
I tried to tell Michael this before. They are a good team, and it's all about home form for me. If you can grab points at home, then your chances of getting relegated and staying in the league it changes drastically. You get a draw against Sunderland. Sunderland draw against Villa. That's a great draw for Sunderland.
Yeah,
100%.
It's a great draw for Sunderland
Yeah, so
because
it's a-
and they even
yeah.
had 10 men
yeah,
because they got a red card early on.
yeah.
Silly red card as
Silly
well. I don't
red
know
card
what
as
he was
well.
doing, man.
But they still drew the game.
Yeah.
And they had to come back with 10 men, by the way. Villa scored first. They came back with 10 men. But their chances, every week I see them. I'm
Yeah, they're
thinking
doing well.
They might
They're doing
stay
well.
up.
They might stay up. I'll be honest
And
with
I
you.
look at Wolves that we're going to talk
Yeah.
about.
West Ham as well.
Them man are,
Goodness.
them man are
There's so
dusty, bro.
many bad teams right now.
So, but Villa, what does this kind of mean for Villa? Because like,
Villa right now, they're food, bro.
Yeah.
They're food. I promise you, they're actually
I don't even
food.
think they're.
I can't like what I watched. Yesterday. I was genuinely shocked, you know,
Yeah.
at how bad they were playing. Morgan Rogers, abysmal. Like forget about the goals and the assists, man. This guy, every single draw this guy had, I saw this guy lose the ball so many times. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I'm even surprised he played so long because this guy was just not interested at all. Watkins, non-existent. I didn't see this guy at all. Maybe he had one header, I think, and then he went
they got
straight
Jadon
into
Sancho, no?
straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Sancho, I didn't even see when he came on. That guy was a
And they
ghost as
got
well.
and they got Harvey Elliott in it.
Harvey Elliott, he came on, but he couldn't do much. I mean,
Yeah,
there's just
couple of
nothing. There was
shots,
nothing
there's
going
nothing crazy.
on at all.
Yeah, I think for the talent that they have in that squad as well.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're in Europe. Like that squad should be destroyed. 10 men Sunderland, they should be absolutely.
Nah,
it should be
put
when
to
they
bed.
conceded that, I was
Should be
like,
food,
what is
right?
going on?
So what are we saying about Villa then? What do we think is gonna happen? Like, is Emery under any?
I don't even think it's Emery. I think it's just generally the players just did not want to even play.
You got to put some blame.
Yeah,
on,
of course,
Emery.
it's cool. But no, if you saw the performance, like the players didn't even try. Like I don't think they actually tried. Like I don't want to single players out, obviously, but no one seemed interested. I don't know who was on the wings again, but I was just like they were just losing the ball. There was no sort of possession at all.
Yeah.
Like the midfield was so lackluster. The defense they held a lot of shots. I can't lie. Like for the whole entirety of the games, Sunderland could have scored like about 3 more goals. There was one that hit the
100%,
crossbar as well.
100%.
Like, everyone just seemed so disinterested. All the second balls, they were losing out on it as
Yeah.
well.
I think that's the thing with Sunderland as well is that they piled on the pressure
Yeah.
after they got sent off after their
That's
Like
mental.
it didn't stop.
mental.
It
Which is
didn't
big
stop.
for a newly promoted team
Yeah.
to go down to 10 men in the first half and still try and take the game to Villa is like
Bro,
They
that's
still
a
look
good
better.
Villa-
They still look better even if 10 men.
Villa, I'm pretty sure they're in the relegation zone. They need
Yeah.
to do a lot better. Emery
100%.
needs to do something. He needs to change something because obviously Emery's not under any heat in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I think it'd be fine.
you do need to. Emery's them managers that have the leeway. They have the leniency. You know, like the
Yeah, 'cause
Arteta's,
of what he's done already.
Emery, what they've done already. You have that leniency from when you took them. They went to Champions League. They nearly got Champions League last season. So he's got that leniency, but that doesn't mean you can drop off drastically. Like
Yeah.
they finished 7th last season, I want to say 6th or 7th last season,
Yeah, they missed
Yeah.
out.
6th, I think. But you still need to perform. You can't now drop below that, because then we get techie.
Yeah.
No, I hear it. I think with teams like Villa and Forest and maybe even Newcastle, but maybe not as much Newcastle. There's a lot of expectation for them now, especially
Facts.
which is weird considering how. I mean, when I was growing up, Villa were easy food. They were like
Yeah, they were.
straight
Yeah, relegation.
relegation zone.
Yeah,
all
they
the
were
time.
coming up
Relegation
and
battle
down.
all the time.
All the time.
And to get to where they are now is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, big
I can't lie.
accomplishment.
But I also think that for Villa fans to expect Europe every year or to expect, fighting for Champions
Yeah.
League, I think it's a bit unrealistic. It's the same with Forest where they are going to have players who they'll sell. There'll be, unforeseen circumstances, which means that they can't, perform as well. And obviously I'm not saying, be happy if they get relegated because that's ridiculous. But I just think to think that you can go from in a season where you're playing Europe, playing in all these cups and expecting all these wins to not drop in the league a little bit.
So
I've seen
you
it
think
with loads
it's
of
kind
teams.
of it makes sense that they're not performing as high as the last 2 seasons.
I
then?
think they should be performing at a higher level now,
Yeah.
but I think by the end of the season, if they finish 8th or 9th,
It's
I
still
don't think that's a terrible
that's
Yeah.
season
that's
for them.
ridiculous, yeah. But as of right now, I just feel like 1 goal in 5 games is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's
That's
shocking.
ridiculous.
and the
That is
goal was
shocking.
even like it had to come from
Yeah,
a wonder goal. It wasn't
exactly.
even like a well worked goal or anything.
I think that's ridiculous. I can't lie.
Nah, we
They need to
got
figure out what their best
Villa
starting
have
11
to.
is.
They got struggles, man. They got struggles, and not breaking us Sunderland with 10 men
Yeah.
is poor.
And it's not as if they have a bad squad. They have a decent squad. They have a lot of squad depth actually. When you think about it,
They've got
maybe
good
it's
players.
mid-tone kind of squad depth, not
I
like
think their
Arsenal.
squad depth is crazy. That's the
I,
thing.
I,
It's
I think
not
I think
ridiculous,
they
but
do have good.
But they
squad
do
that
got,
level
they, yeah,
of
they do have a lot of,
club,
a lot of players that can come in as well. They obviously bought Harley Elliott and Sancho that came
Yeah.
in at the end. They lost kind of Rashford and Asensio, who were the ones that kind of helped them a lot in the
Yeah,
in the
big
latter
impact
end of
players,
last season. So we'll see how they get on. Obviously, Sunderland will be watching them because the relegation battle could be interesting. I'm genuinely
true.
looking
It
at
is true.
teams like Wolves, West Ham. Could they go?
We'll
And
get to that.
speaking of West Ham,
yeah,
West Ham again. What? West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. Was it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
West Ham
mean,
lose again.
at home.
Nothing new.
Their home isn't a fortress.
Yeah.
They're not going away and winning convinced. I mean, they got one win in 5 against
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest,
Yeah.
who sacked Nuno shortly after.
Mhm.
But Graham Potter, he's under immense pressure, in my opinion.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't think they finished the last season well. They
Mm.
finished 14th or something. Or 16th.
Yeah, it wasn't
They
great.
didn't finish the last season well.
Mm.
You haven't started this season well. It doesn't really look like it's clicking.
Yeah.
Nothing looks like it's coming.
Nothing's promising at all.
It's looking like
Yeah.
Bowen and
Vibes.
that's the vibes,
yeah,
bro.
Bowen and vibes.
Bowen
bro.
and then that and that's it.
Nah, he's too clutch.
What
man.
do we think about West Ham?
I think over the summer, or West Ham have had this thing for a while. I think there was only like 1 or 2 windows where they actually made like good signings. Like I can't remember, did they bring in Kudus and Paqueta in the same year or something like that?
Yeah,
they had a few
yeah.
seasons where they did alright,
Yeah.
but last couple of years, it seems like every player that they sign is 30 plus
Yeah.
and is like on the. You can tell that they're on the decline. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not being funny.
facts.
I can't remember the last time Callum Wilson like
Yeah,
played.
but Callum
And
Wilson.
That was such a. I mean, he's a bench player, innit? He's a bench player. You can't
Yeah.
expect much from him. I can't lie, man. He's
He
too
was a
old, man.
bench player, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. He's starting for them. So it's
Yeah.
not. It's like
Oh, did he start the game?
I'm pretty sure he did. That might be wrong. Don't quote me on
Yeah,
that.
but even I don't know, sorry to cut you off, but even defensively, man, like just all around the park, they're just crap. I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you, like
It's
honestly,
just-
like their
Hold on for
food,
that swearing.
their food on corners, bro. Like I don't know why, but they can see so many corners these days as well.
Yeah.
Like they're so unbothered when it comes to defending set pieces for some reason, and I think Chelsea took advantage of that.
Yeah, he did. So.
Now this week, Palace scored a header. It was like even like a double header in a sense with Mateta getting the second ball from Gay's header. I don't know, it's a clear weakness.
But for me, when I look at West Ham, I'm looking at their midfield, right?
Yeah.
I was looking at their midfield. Like, James Ward-Prowse
Mm.
and Mateus Fernandes. Like you're asking for teams to run through your midfield,
Yeah.
bro. And Lewis and Paqueta in the 10. You're asking for teams to run through. There's no legs in that
Yeah.
midfield. Obviously, Souček got a red card,
Yeah.
but
Even
even
him,
Souček,
like,
It's not exactly
like the midfield,
Yeah.
there's nothing there
mm,
to really get the ball up the pitch. That's what you see a lot of the time. They just
yeah.
play long balls over all
then
these things.
Their defenders are bozos as well. I'll be honest with you, and I don't like their defenders at all.
Yeah,
I just don't like them. I'll be honest with you.
I'm seeing him. Wan-Bissaka didn't play, but even it wouldn't have made a difference.
To be fair,
But-
their fullbacks are not bad. Diouf
That's
is actually
Diouf is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got
And then-
he's got
Diouf
a
has done
left
well.
foot.
Even Walker Peters, I rate him. I think he's
I like
decent.
Walker.
Yeah,
I
he's
think he's good.
he had a decent season.
But the actual centre backs, and then Ariel is very hot or cold as well. I've noticed that actually.
bro, when he
100%.
first came, he was hot.
Yeah, it was
bro.
actually
Yeah.
not
He
bad.
was hot.
It was not bad, but then for some reason now he's just very shaky.
He's
I mean,
gone down.
But that's West Ham. As
And then he's
well.
quite injury prone as
Yeah.
well.
Very-
He's always injury
up and
prone
down.
at one stage of the season.
But Crystal Palace though,
They
listen,
look really
they
good.
look
man.
good.
They
They
do.
look
with
good.
Eze, without Eze, obviously they kept Gay, so that's a huge plus. But
Mm.
they're looking well.
But yeah, I was gonna say Gay is instrumental
Bro,
to their team. Like
Instru-
I think some fans, or maybe fans who don't watch the Premier League a lot
Mhm.
and have only watched like national team,
Yeah.
people think that Gahey is like this big destroyer type centre back. But on the ball, the guy is different, man. Like I'm seeing him do passes that Van Dijk would do, like 70-yard zingers over the top, and he was whipping in crosses, which is
He
like
can do it.
you
I thought
know,
he's a top. He's a top
he's
centre.
a
back. That's why
top
Liverpool
player,
wanted
man.
him.
Yeah,
He's a top centre back, and
Mm.
Crystal Palace are doing very well. Mateta scored his 50th goal for Crystal Palace.
Fairs.
He's hot because I remember there was one point at the start he was horrible.
Oh, for
Mean.
Oh
Like,
for
my
Perseverance, yeah.
word.
so dry.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
He
word!
was so bad.
I think it was until 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
I think a new man was it Oliver Glasner that came in and changed him.
yeah, literally.
I think it was
Yeah.
Glasner.
Yeah.
Well, under Glasner he's been.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Firing.
Mm.
He's been firing.
But before,
Yeah, before
that
that-
was horrible. I think he was one of the worst strikers in the league.
Yeah, he's,
Genuinely.
yeah, facts.
He was
Yeah.
one of the worst strikers in the league.
Mm.
But he's completely changed, and their system suits him.
Yeah.
And you have to give them fair play. I mean, they're doing good. Are they still going to finish in that 12th area, or do you think they could be getting higher?
They could definitely push.
Because
I
they're
feel
in
I
what
agree.
Conference League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they could. I think they could. I mean, let's be real. Yeah, Conference League should be easy food for them. Like they should be.
You
doing
think so?
Maybe not winning it, but I feel like they should be.
Yeah, they
getting
should be
far
going
into
far
that
in that.
competition. But I think it's a very good sign that you've lost your best player and you're still
Thriving.
winning and you're
Yeah.
still playing good football. Like Adam Wharton is just
Yeah, he's amazing. Can't lie.
So
He's
good.
very good.
And even having like wing backs like Munoz, Tyree Mitchell had a really good game as well.
What a finish, by the way. He had a
banging
nice
volley.
goal still.
And yeah, I think they do have enough talent to do it, but I think it's a mentality thing for Palace where, I mean, even like a few years ago, they were quite happy with just having like Roy Hodgson as manager and just
Yeah.
finishing mid-table.
Yeah.
And I think Glasner is a step in the right direction. And now that they've got money in from, I mean, you know, they're going to need to replace Gahey when he eventually leaves, and getting that Eze money. They could build a really good team.
That's
They
true.
could build a really good squad. I think
They could go for it.
And the
I- I-
recruitment.
there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Crystal Palace and West Ham. Again, let us know your thoughts on West Ham, where they will end up, and Crystal Palace obviously where they will end up as well. Now we are on Fulham versus Brentford. A game where Brentford took the lead very early through Damsgaard, but Fulham, quick fire. I'm pretty sure they scored 2 goals in like 3 minutes or something,
Yeah, literally.
and they turned it around.
Shout out to Alex Iwobi.
Yeah,
You
I
see that
was gonna
pass?
say
Yeah, that was
That
actually.
pass was great.
I was like,
Fairs.
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 Like the thing is, with Iwobi, he's very inconsistent. But
He's-
when he's on his day,
Yeah.
yeah, he can.
I think
do
he's
his-
become like the main man in that Fulham
Yeah.
team.
100%.
The
main
That's exactly what I was
creator,
gonna say.
And
Yeah.
just the main guy. Like
Yeah.
at Everton, he wasn't as efficient as he is now. Anyway.
Yeah.
But at Fulham, and because I think I'm not trying to say he's not a good player,
Yeah.
but that's where he thrives the best. Like if he was to go to a bigger team,
Yeah.
I don't know if he would perform as
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, it's a
agree.
bit overwhelming
I
for him,
agree.
maybe.
Yeah. So
I
I
do hear
think
that.
I think he's done very well.
No, I agree. I think off the left as well is quite interesting
Mm.
for him. I remember when he was at Arsenal, he was more of a right winger / even centre midfield for us, sometimes
Yeah.
even in the 10.
Yeah.
But I think on the left, he almost offers, I don't want to say like Grealish, but that sort of creativity where he's just got that quality on
Yeah,
him.
so has more space to do
Like,
what he wants to do.
More space,
Yeah.
more time,
Yeah.
and like I mean, the pass for the goal was ridiculous. Even
Yeah.
the goal itself was a good.
Yeah,
finish.
I think we're seeing a lot more players that play as like wingers / tens.
Yeah.
Like Cole Palmer.
Play in the half space, maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Cole Palmer occupies there. Cunha does it. Eze
Mm.
does it well.
Yeah.
Iwobi does it. Like we're seeing more of that. Grealish does it as well. We're seeing more of that. They're not wingers. They're not tens.
Yeah.
They just occupy them spaces,
Yeah.
and it makes it hard for defenders to defend that.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I think it's needed as well. I mean, the physicality of the Prem is
Yeah, it's
ridiculous. And a lot of midfields now are, I mean, like Newcastle's midfield
Mm.
is the perfect example, just pure legs, running, energy. The 10s aren't, they can't really operate in those positions.
It's true.
I think having them out wide, it maybe you don't have the explosiveness of like a Doku or a Martinelli, but to have that creative output somewhere.
It's
I-
good.
I think
You
it's
can definitely
needed. I
benefit from
think,
that for
yeah.
sure.
It's good. And Fulham, I think that was their second win. They're now probably getting into the flow of things. Brentford, again, we can't say much
Yeah.
about them.
I feel like
They-
defensively this time though, bad.
no,
Like
very
Yeah.
poor.
very bad defensively. I think there was even a fourth goal that got ruled out. But
Yeah, the third one, but that was a own goal. That was a crazy
yeah,
own goal.
but yeah, just
But
shocking.
Brentford, again, their set piece coach is their manager. So
Yeah,
Keith Andrews, I think he just has to get them through this season. I don't
Yeah.
see him as a long-term manager. In case he does extremely well, then maybe. But
yeah.
I
If he
think
does
it's just
that,
an
then
interim
first,
right
but
now.
Yeah,
But we just have to see where they end up in the table. I predicted them very low. They've impressed me so far.
I think they'll still be around like 15th.
Yeah, they'll still,
16th.
they won't get
Yeah.
relegated. Maybe not now, but
Mm.
they'll still be in the lower half of the table.
It's
fair.
Brentford, sorry.
Brentford,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Brentford and we'll get on to Wolves after,
Yeah.
but Brentford's always a difficult one because they sold all of their better players.
Yeah, it's true.
And
It's
they
true.
didn't invest.
They
Like
didn't.
they
It's
didn't
true.
invest at all. I mean,
Need to
yeah,
get
I think
Kelleher or
Jordan Henderson
Dango.
is a
Henderson.
solid
Dango,
signing,
Atara.
but there's no one.
Yeah, no one elite. No one that can
Yeah,
like
no one
cover
who
like
can
Mbama.
replace
No
those
one,
good
no one that
players.
replaced.
Or like a Wissa as well.
Bro, you get rid of your keeper, your captain,
Yeah.
2 of your best players, and your manager. You need something
you need
else
to,
in
yeah.
there.
They scored like 40 goals for them last season.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of 40 goals, and you're
You need something.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
need something.
It's true.
But they haven't done that.
We'll see, man.
Next team who they've sold a lot of players, a lot of their defenders,
Yeah.
Bournemouth, but they've been coping without them.
100%.
And it was Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Again, this is a 0-0 game. There's not much to talk about, but again, we have to talk about the context of each teams. Newcastle, where are they right now? You mentioned before they got 3 0-0 draws.
Yeah, 3-0 draws in the first 5 games, which is a bit insane, actually, if you think about it.
Is,
I mean, you can see that in a positive light in the sense of they're not conceding, but at the same time, you're not creating anything. You're not
I
scoring
think they
goals,
got 3 goals this season.
which is a bit. And we said as well in a previous episode that when their striker comes now, they have no excuse not to be scoring. Like, they had no Isaac, obviously. They had no other striker, no proper striker. Maybe they had, who's that other guy that left? Osula, yeah. They had him who's not really in favour of them for some reason. And we'll say, you know what, when they get their big money striker now, we can now judge them properly. And they're still not scoring goals. And it's like,
Yeah,
what,
but this Watermada, is he
you see
a
the
big
truth?
money striker?
I think he'll come good.
You
If I'm being,
think?
I saw some. I think. Well, firstly, the biggest thing I noticed from Newcastle is they had no energy. It just felt like there was. I'm used to
Stale.
huge levels of tempo, and I think they missed. They obviously they dropped quite a lot of their players or rested a lot of their players. So it makes sense that they're not quite as electric. But I think their striker will come in clutch. I'm not going to pronounce his name, but like
Voldemort.
yeah, but I think he's one of those where he's one of those weird ones where he can play up top and then can kind of play in the 10 and you don't really know exactly what his position is. But I think link up play wise, I think he'll do well. I think Murphy will benefit from him being there.
For sure, yeah.
But I think it's a case of you need to get Elanga to start scoring. You need
Yeah,
Gordon to start scoring.
Even
Because
Harvey
he's
Barnes.
not a guaranteed 20 goal a season striker, but I think he is a nice link, especially when their midfield is very solid box to box, to have someone who can kind of go into those little pockets and find options.
I mean,
I think
they
he'll be
called him the
alright.
6'6" Messi for a reason, innit?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
we'll see. But Bournemouth, on the other hand, I don't think there's much to say about Bournemouth. I think they're doing all okay.
Yeah.
I think they obviously lost a lot of their defenders, their goalkeeper and everything, but they've been coping with it well. They managed to keep their attacking outputs, apart from Altara.
They're definitely exceeding standards right now, I would say.
I think there's not much to. There's no
You can't really
concern.
criticize them. Yeah, you can't
There's no
criticize them.
concern there. So
Well
I
done
feel
to
like
them.
the
It's
only
credit
thing
to
about
them.
Bournemouth though is that they need to work on finishing their chances because every single
that's
game,
been Bournemouth, though.
yeah, but
man.
every single game I see these guys like they
Been
get
Bournemouth.
high quality chances to just bag the odd 1 or 2, bro. These guys will be amazing.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't complain, man. As a Bournemouth fan, you'll take this, man. You're in the top 4 already.
You're sitting
5
on
games
big
in.
money as well.
Exactly, man. So it's
you're
true.
doing alright.
It's true.
But
So, yeah.
listen, the next game is Burnley versus Forest. This game again, there's not much to talk. There's not much to talk about, but we're touching on it anyway because
That's what we do.
probably we'll touch on Ange the most.
Mm.
0 wins in his first 3 games. They
Not
lost
great.
to Swansea midweek
Yeah, that
in the
was
Carabao
poor.
Cup, which is poor.
That was poor.
They're now drawn to Burnley at away. They're not looking the same. You know, they're not really looking like Nottingham Forest. And is this Ange and what's the manager's name again? Mavropanos or something. Something like that.
The owner.
The owner, yeah.
Yeah.
If is this a short time or is he here for a long time?
You go first.
See, I mentioned it before about expectations. Firstly, that whole situation with Nuno is mental.
It's crazy.
For how poor Forest were the season before, like barely scraping relegation, to them finishing in Europe is huge. Like, it's such a big thing to do, especially for that club who they haven't been in the Prem in years, and
A team that was third for most of the season, by the way.
Exactly, it's a huge achievement. I think for fans to go in with this huge expectation that they're gonna continually do this, it's not realistic. Like, you shouldn't. they have good quality, and they do have, you know, players who can get you goals. You have Chris Wood, you have, you know, Gibbs White who can do stuff for you. But again, I think just stay humble, man. Just, you know,
Nah, I hear
burn
it,
through
but-
the mid-table
but-
and then try and.
Well, we
do
all
something
know
from
that the Nuno sacking wasn't due to like bad performances, in my opinion.
It was a bad
Even though they
relationship.
didn't have bad performances, it was a bad
Yeah.
relationship. He came out and said their relationship is not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with Ange now, first of all, this owner. Let me not even talk too much about him because I
Be
don't.
careful, man.
Yeah, what?
You might not see me on the next episode or something.
Be careful,
But
man.
I just don't know what's going. He seems to have a
He has
lot
too much
of
power.
control.
He has
like,
too much
yeah.
power.
I
on the
get
team.
you're the owner, but is there
But
ain't
let
no
the
football
manager,
director?
let the manager,
there ain't no sporting
and then
director
yeah,
there?
the directors do their bit as
Yeah,
well.
I'm
like,
saying like I just
yeah,
don't,
that's
I
not
just
right.
don't really understand it. But
mm,
Forest, they do need to get going
yeah,
because you even picked up a win. You need to impress some way somehow.
100%.
And this owner doesn't look like someone that takes a long time to. He doesn't
Yeah.
give you a long
yeah,
time.
grace, yeah.
He doesn't give you
Yeah.
grace. He'll cut the cord quickly.
Just be like, yeah, get out, man.
And then
But yeah, my take on that though, Sly, is the fact that I feel like they're missing Elanga though. They are
100%.
missing that
That is
pace because
That is
Elanga.
big.
Remember, it was Chris Wood and Elanga for the most part.
Yeah, it was
that
1-2
was
punch.
yeah, literally. And obviously, Gibbs White as well was influential as well. But it was normally at Chris Wood finding Elanga on the wing, finding Hudson-Odoi on the other wing as well. I don't know why he didn't start the last game Hudson-Odoi, but that pace on the wing they're definitely missing as well. And I feel like because of that as well, now Chris Wood's so isolated in the middle by himself because he doesn't really have anyone on the wings to really like provide any balls for him in the box
Yeah,
or for any tap-ins,
definitely.
etc. Headers as well.
Mm.
And I don't know, man. I feel like in general as well, last season there's a lot of games where like people would arguably say they were a bit lucky, but what they were playing last season was very unsustainable. Like everyone was calling Liverpool's game very unsustainable, which it was as well. But Nottingham Forest's game last season was very unsustainable.
I started to find who told you Liverpool's games were
It
unsustainable.
was
Like,
unsustainable
go
towards the end of the season. But like I was saying, Nottingham Forest, their game was unsustainable. The way they were just defending for like whole halves of football, like it was
on.
unheard
But
of.
they did it though.
They did it, but I don't think you can do that 2 seasons in a row. That's impossible. Now they're now they're holding the goals
Yeah.
that they would have
Yeah,
probably
that's
held
'cause of
last
Ange,
season.
though.
And with
That's the
Europe
thing, it's true.
as well.
You
Like
play-
you've got way more games.
Yeah, I'm
But then I
saying.
also think that maybe they're holding this Europa League and going, we're gonna fight for this, and maybe we'll sacrifice.
But you
Nah,
can't, you
but
can't,
dropping
you can't
down a
afford
few
to sacrifice the
positions.
league as a Knots, though,
Nah, they
because
can,
you'll
though.
get,
I
because you'll
think
get
they can.
relegated. That would just
Nah,
get.
nah, they
But
don't
I
get
don't think
relegated.
they
They
will.
won't
I
get
think
relegated.
well, the Wolves. I mean,
We're gonna touch on.
all my days.
I'm
But
saying.
but like I think Brentford as well, and there's obviously the difference
three teams.
in
Like Leeds and Burnley already.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
they're showing signs of. I feel like this season you can't count anyone out. I can't lie. Like I feel like
I do
one
hear
thing
that,
I've
though.
realized from the first 5 games now, these relegation teams are not fodder. You
Yeah,
can't,
yeah,
you can't go
yeah,
there and
yeah,
think,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
batter
yeah,
this
they're-
team 5-0. No,
they're
these
trying
guys
still.
will actually, bro. If
They're
you
trying
don't
to stay
if you
here.
don't turn up for a game against Sunderland, they will beat you. Facts,
Yeah.
they'll beat you. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they have to be careful, nuts, bro.
Another team that's fighting, Wolves and Leeds. I mean, Leeds just got a good win, by the way,
Yeah.
away from home.
Yeah,
Our
and played
Premier
really well.
and
as
played
well.
really well in a Premier League side.
Mm.
Wolves, they just
Phew.
signed their manager for a new contract. 5 games in a row they have lost. 5.
They didn't look good at all.
They don't have
They-
problems scoring goals. Their defending goals is horrific.
They're just shipping goals.
And at this point, they're just putting goals into the back of their net.
Mm.
They're not playing good for a side that was in the championship last season to come to you guys,
Mm.
your home ground, and beat you. What is it, 3-1?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But when you look at this Wolves team, for example, I'm looking at it right now. There's no one of any sort of quality in that team. This is a championship
who
side.
did they
Yeah.
lose though? They lost Nori and
Cunha.
Cunha. Is that it?
Yeah, but that's the thing though. They weren't even that great last season if you're deep in it. It was
Yeah,
Cunha.
that's
It was
true,
Cunha.
that's true.
It was
Yeah,
Cunha.
that's
It was
enough.
Cunha
It
that
just
was
them.
pretty much
That's true.
carrying in regards to goals, and then maybe you had Sean Larson as well helping out a bit as well. But yeah,
channel something, bro.
he fell off like a couple
Yeah.
seasons ago. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
But
that's
but
facts.
it was just pretty much Cunha and maybe Nori as well. They were really hammering on
This
that
is
left hand
bad,
side.
bro.
But now
This
they
is
have nobody.
Bad.
They
Like,
actually have nobody.
they're not even drawing.
But it's a good wake up call for the Prem, man. I'm telling
Like
you.
you have
But-
to, bro. You have to do something.
But that's what I'm saying. To think that you can sell your 2 best players,
And
not sign
replace,
anyone, and just think, yeah, we'll just cruise into a
Yeah.
15th place. It's a proper reality check for them.
Big.
And
They're struggling badly, like
They are
badly.
poor,
And
very
Leeds,
poor.
they'll take a win. Wherever they can get, they'll take a win.
Yeah,
Calvert
completely.
Lewin goal.
Calvert-Lewin. When I saw Calvert-Lewin go to Leeds, I said, bro, this is a sideways move for me.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what he needed at
sideways.
the same time. I feel like you, like
Nah,
without
he's
a
an
without a
easy-
favour, I feel like
easy
his
man.
career was just declining. so he
Yeah,
had
he
to just
needed-
stumble upon
He
another
needed
team.
to be the main man.
Yeah,
again.
literally.
I think it's a good sign.
Yeah,
I think Leeds.
Yeah, they needed
all-
someone that's like Premier League
Yeah.
proven. But yeah, that's are Leeds. Do you give them any chance of staying up?
I think maybe. I
Yeah,
think they've always had this really high intensity, like counter attacking style of football.
Mm.
And I think when you've got like teams like Wolves who they're not finishing anything, all they want to do is really just keep the ball for as long as they can. They're not doing anything with it. That's exactly the kind of team that Leeds are
Yeah,
like.
they're
We're
food, man.
eating good today.
yeah.
Their food.
I feel like if any of the relegation teams, I mean not relegation, the only promoted teams like are to do well, it would definitely be between Leeds and what's it called, Sunderland. as well.
Sunderland. Yeah.
Burnley, I think they're definitely just.
Yeah, they might be
Going.
food. So.
But
they,
the way-
they still look
But they're still
alright,
doing
though.
alright. That's the thing. That's
I don't
yeah.
really like them. Carl
I've
Walker and them,
never
man.
liked Burnley.
Please,
really.
get
Yeah.
relegated, man. Get relegated.
Yeah.
But so listen, obviously we haven't touched on two specific teams for a reason, because we have a breakdown to get into
Mm.
that will be done by Mike's.
Okay.
We're going to talk about Brighton versus Tottenham. Now it was a 2-2
Draw.
draw.
Yeah.
It was Brighton were 2-0 up, and then Tottenham came back.
Yeah.
Who does this look better for, Brighton or I'll ask you, who does it look better for, Brighton or Tottenham? Because being 2-0 up,
That is a tricky one.
being 2-0 up is that's great, right? You were 2-0 up, but you let it slip to 2-2, and it was an own goal that Tottenham conceded, so it was
Yeah.
preventable.
I don't think Brighton go into that game thinking we're gonna absolutely batter them. I think Tottenham, full strength Tottenham, do look really scary, especially
Yeah.
like that defense. Having Van der Ven
Yeah,
back
yeah.
is huge. Having Bergvall, I thought Palhinha's been an excellent signing as well. Just someone who can cover ground, can win the ball well, and Kudus, man, absolute
Kudus is just-
baller. I love him, man.
It's a joke.
But he's exactly the type of player that Tottenham needed to get them forward. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve. He can whip a ball in, and you can see that Richarlison.
They say he's the first Ghanaian from Brazil. No,
You
because
can't
I hear
it,
it.
you know.
He's the first Ghanaian Jogo Benito. Because this guy, the tricks and skills that he does is, and the crosses that he puts into the box,
Yeah,
is very well.
It's very cold. So
He's a top player. I think both teams were very reactive to the other team scoring. Because
Yeah, definitely.
I remember after Tottenham came back in the 2-0, Brighton had some chances at the end of the game that they could have gone on and scored. So it was it was a game of like, you move, then I move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? No team
definitely.
really wanted to put the game to bed until the other team made a move. So this is it's very interesting. Brighton are a very unpredictable team. I think they're the
100%.
most unpredictable team in the league.
that's why they're always like.
It's always
running around,
crazy.
yeah, all the
They
runs
get
around.
flogged one game and then they play amazing the next game. And then obviously Tottenham are Tottenham. They're doing well. I think they're sitting third right now in the league. They're doing very well under Thomas Frank, who's another adaptable manager that can work around what they got. And you said as well, they got a great squad with them.
No, 100%.
A great squad. And listen, and so Solanke's not even back yet. Solanke's one that
He
needs
has
to
a
come
really
back.
bad fitness issue.
Madison's
Yeah.
injured. Kulusevski's injured.
Even Basuma's injured.
Basuma's
as well. I feel like there's
injured.
a lot of players that are injured, but they always have personnel.
Bro,
to
they
cover
got
for them.
personnel
Yeah.
to accompany that.
It is just that back four that scares me sometimes.
Mm.
I think
I
that
think
back
Porro's a liability. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
Porro I've never been a huge fan of, but having
That's why they have
Spence
Spence
there
though.
is
So
big.
yeah, even towards the end as well, like Spence was able to cover just to just seal off so they can just seal off that draw, because Porro sometimes he's just a bit defensively of
bozo,
a
man.
liability.
Yeah,
I like Spence more in there anyway.
I just think Van der Ven's too important for them. I think if they lose Van der Ven
think?
for another like 6,
I like
8
Romero
weeks,
more than Van der Ven. You know.
Really?
Ah,
That's a debate.
I just think Romero is just, even though he's obviously rash, he's a bozo,
Yeah.
but he just has that aggression that you need. And I think Van der Ven's he's the ultimate like insurance policy in terms of
Yeah, 100%.
if you got someone running in behind and Van de Ven is running up against them, 9 times out of 10 he's getting there, bro.
Yeah.
But Romero, I think he's great aerially. He's showing great leadership like skills in this Tottenham team as well.
Yeah, that's true to be.
And I think you're seeing him better now in a deeper block. Against a high line, of course, he's getting exposed.
Yeah.
But you see, like the same thing when we used to talk about, with Argentina, he's different. With Tottenham, is because that's why under Jose, was it under Jose? Or Conte, sorry. He was actually like we saw a good Romero in there. Again, a bozo, yes. Aggressive, yes. But we saw Romero, and now I think we're gonna see I just don't think Van de Ven is clear of him or anything like that. I think Van de Ven's more of he's more of a unicorn. He's so fast, like he's crazy.
His recovery runs are amazing.
Amazing.
Can't lie.
And they're very different.
Yeah, literally, they accommodate each other.
Yeah.
But those are all the games. Those are all the games for today. Quickly before we finish off, I do want to ask you guys a question about the events today, the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
We'll just be a quick 2 minutes. Who do you guys think is going to win the Ballon d'Or? Who do you think is there a clear front runner or is there a debate? Who do we think is going to win the Ballon d'Or?
You want to go first?
Go with you, Mike.
I feel like, for me personally, I think it's clear. I think there's a clear winner, but I feel like there's another person that I don't mind hearing his name in the conversation. I believe that Dembele should be winning it. But if Yamal is to touch it, then I don't mind that. The third person that people are saying, Rafinha, I'm not here for it, but I don't mind. I can't lie. I'm
Stay your chest, bro.
I'm lying.
No one trying to see Rafinha win the Ballon d'Or.
I feel like top 3 should definitely be Dembele, Yamal, and then Rafinha. But Rafinha should not be top 2. And he shouldn't be number 1 for sure. I can't lie. It should be definitely between Yamal and Dembele. That's my opinion. So.
No, I completely agree. I think, well, I'm gonna plug myself in. I made a video on the Ballon d'Or, which released today.
Yeah.
At the Shadow Striker 10.
Yeah.
Saying about how there's no criteria for the Ballon d'Or. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's so
Open.
and anyone can win it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of baffles me a little bit. I think narrative-wise, it makes sense for Dembele to win it. Top scorer, Champions League, and the improvement over the past year has been absolutely ridiculous.
It's the comeback story, man.
Yeah.
But also, I love Yamal, and I think if you're debating between Yamal and Rafinha, Yamal is 10 times more important for Barcelona than Rafinha. Rafinha gets the goals and he's got assists and stuff, but if you're talking like the way that they play football, and I think Rafinha is the most replaceable out of those two, and probably Pedri as well. But even Pedri probably deserves.
Pedri, I was gonna say Pedri has a shout to be in there. Pedri has a shout. I think he's the best midfielder in the world, in my opinion. Every time I see this guy play, is a joke. He went to St. James's Park, and
Took the mick.
it's like an artist, bro. And that's against the probably the most physical midfield in the league.
Yeah.
And he made them look like fools, bro. The second half, he just went crazy. And him and De Jong, that partnership is incredible. But I think Dembele will win it. But Lamine, I'm here for Lamine winning it. I am here.
Yeah.
The Barcelona went out in the semi-finals. Lamine Yamal did not deserve to go out in the semi-finals. The way he performed over the 2 legs, he was incredible. I don't rule anyone out. Obviously, I'm not with Rafinha as well, I'll be real. But I do think it's Dembele. I think it's more clear who's winning the Ballon d'Or this season than last season, in my opinion. I think last season there's a bit more of a disparity in terms of like, was it Vinny or Rodri? And then obviously we found that like
Even last season, I thought it was a bit of
you thought it was clear.
I thought it was clear. I thought it was clear.
Clear to who?
I thought it was
to Vinny.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying, that it was a debate.
I was gonna say the opposite.
It was clear to Rodri. That's what I'm saying. There was a debate there, but I think this one it's more of Dembele. It makes sense for Dembele to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in terms of numbers, in terms
Everything,
of impact
the
for your
trophies,
team,
the goals that he scored against
Yeah.
Arsenal, Liverpool's.
And the history of PSG. I mean, never really getting that far in the
Yeah.
Champions League,
And where
kind
he
of
came
bottling
from,
it, and
bro,
for him
Yeah.
to be that guy, he's
The
like,
flop he was at Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Now, listen,
That
Mbappe was there.
it's
And
true.
ideal without
It's
Mbappe.
true.
Listen, you have to give credit where credit is due. But that is the end of the video, guys. Make sure you check out all our social medias. They'll be all in the description. Twitter, Instagram, what's the other one? TikTok,
Spotify as
yeah,
well.
Spotify.
You know what I'm saying?
For our audio listeners, everything will be in the description and they'll be plugged throughout the video. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, sir.
It was great to have Harrison on.
yeah, thank you guys for having
You
me.
may
man.
see
It's
him
been good
more.
fun.
You may see him more.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, you guys have anything to say?
No, I'm good.
No.
Nah,
No.
I'm
All right.
See
Bye.
you guys.